and he kept getting lost.
With one road. Interesting. Do you think it's easier to win American Idol or to play professional sports? The percentages, odds.
Oh.
How many people tried out for American Idol? Have any idea when you won?
108, 110,000, something like that.
Oh my God.
But I'm trying to think of like how many people get into professional sports out of, people that play high school, college.
Think about it this way. There's only one of you. There's like 53 guys in every football team, times 30-plus teams. So of the people that play high Division I football, I think the odds are easier for those people who, like, let's say, enter into that contest, in essence. I think the odds are easier for them than it was for you.
I guess, but I'm not going to say that because those guys are way bigger than me.
But how small are you? You're really afraid of a lot of people, it seems like. I'm
a little guy, man. I'm like 5'7", so I'm a little guy. And I'm not going to like go up against Ray Lewis and say I'm better than you, Ray. Have you had an athlete or another famous person come up to you and say that they're a fan of yours? I'm trying to think, man. I don't think I got to meet some athletes at the Lakers game that I was at, and it was pretty cool. I got to meet like Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was pretty sweet, man. By the way, I love the way Kris Allen, American Idol winner and superstar across the country now, musician, says, I was at the Laker game. He performed the national anthem at Game 2 of the finals. Like, I'm going to be at the Dolphins game this weekend, as are you, but I think we're going to have a little different role. I'm going to be sticking a microphone into, like, half-naked guys' faces to get audio while you're going to have a concert outside. A little different the way in which we go about this here. You want to trade? Do you really want to trade? I mean, that sounds like a good day. Really? I'm just kidding. Yeah, your job sucks. Yeah, thank you. I really do appreciate that. When was the first time you thought you could win this thing? Probably. I don't know, man. I thought I could probably win. Or at least I had a chance. I think around like top 9 when I did like Ain't No Sunshine. I think that was the moment that I was like, maybe I can win this thing. So not until you got into the top 9. There was not a moment before that you thought that. Probably. I was actually just trying to make it to tour. And then hopefully someone would notice me off there. So, but, once I did that, I was like, why don't I just go for it all? So I just kind of took chances all the time. That's really interesting what you just said. So explain this to everybody. So if you are one of the top 9, the finalists, you're going to go on tour throughout the country, but do you have a record deal in that spot, or that's where you're trying to get one still? That's where you're trying to get one. I mean, obviously, like, there's 2 or 3 people that get signed every year by the big, like, 19 company who signs the winner. But plenty of people get signed throughout last season. I think most of them got signed. Like Carly's signed, Michael, Brooke, Jason Castro. Most of those people are signed, and so I think the chances are really good that most people will get signed. But you're trying to get signed when you go out on tour. Kris, did you have to ask permission or have somebody ask permission to use "Heartless" from Kanye before you did it? No. Well, I think, we did. I didn't have to ask, but there was, but it was funny because there's a lot of people to ask about, on that song, and so we finally got it cleared, which was really cool. It was, I was excited to do that song, so I was just kind of praying that it would get cleared. The clearing process for that stuff is sometimes easy and sometimes hard, so that one turned out to be one of the easier ones. That was pretty unbelievable, though. I mean, that's one of the most memorable, at least for me, and watching the show over the years, that's one of the most memorable performances ever when you sung Heartless, and I think that, I don't want to say people forget the Kanye version, because that would not be right, but people, I think, look at your version as almost in addition to, not instead of, or his instead of yours. I think that's almost equals now, even though he had the song, you did it, but you did it so well that, I think people probably look at both of them now. Right. I mean, which is really cool, man. I love that song, and I love that whole album that he did. I thought it was really great, and to kind of take that song and put my own twist on it, it was fun to do, and it was, and that's what I had done for a long time. I played in bars and for 3 hours trying to come up with cool cover songs. So that was a cool one. Would you have sought out permission for that song post Taylor Swift incident? Probably not, actually. You would have been scared off. Yeah, definitely. I think I guess whatever, people probably would have thought of that completely differently.
That's interesting. Having coincided with Kris Allen, of course, the American Idol winner, 2009. His album comes out soon, and of course he's performing at the Dolphins game against the Saints this weekend. The sports equivalent of Simon Cowell would be who?
Sports equivalent?
Like, is it Bill Parcells? Is it Bobby Knight? Is it that kind of... I mean, because obviously we don't know Simon Cowell. We see him on the surface. Right. You know him.
It will probably be like a Bill Parcells. That's a good one. You know, someone who tells it like it is and is not afraid.
But is he a good coach, like off camera? Is he a guy that's coaching you up and getting you better and really like giving you advice in order to get better?
We really don't talk to them that much.
Really?
Yeah, we don't get to spend too much. Like, kind of what you see on camera is pretty much all the time that we get to spend with those people. So, you know, they don't want to have any bias. Like they got to talk to this person more, so they like them, and so. We don't get to spend a whole lot of time with them. So.
And the show minus Paula now?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be weird. You know, she's been on there the whole time, the whole show, and it's gonna be a little different without her. But if anybody's gonna come in there and make the show interesting, it's gonna be Ellen.
No, that's for sure. I mean, they've already made it interesting. The interaction between Paula Abdul and Ellen already at the VH1 Honors Awards or Diva Awards, whatever it was. I thought that was interesting already. It kind of got people juiced up for it before it even starts.
Oh, I didn't even know about that, to be honest.
Yeah, you got to YouTube that. They were like, well, you know, Paula Abdul came out kind of making fun of Ellen in a playful way, not in a mean way at all, right. But it was interesting. All right, tell everybody about the album, where they can go to find out more information about you and buy your album. I mean, listen to this guy. He is a superstar. He's going to be a gazillionaire. He won American Idol, and he's a regular guy who's afraid of athletes, who tells everybody he's not famous. So how can you not like this guy? Tell everybody about the album and where to get more information about you.
We just finished up the album, man. We just put it in, and my part is done. So that's a good thing. And we're excited, man. We're excited about the album. It's got a lot of great songs on it, and that's coming out November 17th. And if you want more information, just go to the website, KrisAllenOfficial.com.
Kris, great job. I appreciate the help and look forward to seeing you interviewing naked players on Sunday at the Dolphins game.
If you need any help, man, just give me a call. I'm down.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, man.
Kris Allen on the Metro PCS hotline. Metro PCS Unlimited.